Welcome back to Project Zomboid. It's Varun here, and today we are kicking off in our humble abode. Today I kind of had a plan to go and smash out this annotated map in particular. No, not that one at all. One of these five, which will lead us to March Ridge. I'm going to guess that one. Okay, well, one of those leads us to March Ridge, and it's probably the best one in the entire game. And that is one that I really want to sink my teeth into. What I would like to do, however, is get rid of this fridge. This fridge is very small, and I kind of need a lot more storage. We've filled that thing up maybe 3 times over, and yeah, it's not really ideal. Not at all. We're doing good on food though, we're doing good on weight, we're doing pretty good on fitness as well, which is another thing that I want to cross off the list. Need to cross off the list, should I say. And yeah, we should just be able to sort of smash everything out as we go. Gonna leave that behind for now. I know it's not in a fridge, but we can figure that bit out later. I think first things first, so let's just go and track down pretty much any fridge. I think their requirements to be lifted and moved are pretty standard. Don't think you need electrical or anything. May need electrical too, but we can kind of cross that bridge when we get there. The base looks pretty good. No unexpected visitors, and yeah, let's hit the ground running and see what we can find. Annoyingly, I think... You know what, actually? There's a... The word's just completely gone. Propane barbecue. A little bit further down. I reckon... Come on, dude. I reckon if we get down there, have a look at that barbecue for one, and two... Find a fridge nearby. That's probably the one to go for. So we've got 2 things that we can bring back then. 2 super valuable things. So our propane torches are completely dry and we don't have any backups, which sucks. The sooner I can get some solid propane supplies, the better. And we've just got to wait back. Perfect. Gonna try and branch out with weapons a tiny bit as well. So our axe skills coming along very nicely, but our axes are not. We're kind of running dry, and I think I'd like to save them for a rainy day. So we still have a lot of katanas, which should get us out of a jam or push us through a new city if need be. But whilst we're here, the Zeds have sort of dwindled down quite a bit. Wow, at least up this end. I think down this end, they start getting a bit ropier, so we will need the axe. But for the most part, should be golden. Let's just work our way through these guys. Hopefully we're pretty good. Be nice to try and get the short blade up to level 4 as well. We're almost there. The axe is just absolutely flying through. What are we? 4,500 killed. 1,000 by fire. Excellent. I think whilst I'm here, I might just try and break down those electricals. Make the most out of it. So for a little chin stab, but that's okay. See what I can get. Get on, fellas. Easy does it, easy does it. I wonder how close we are to level 4. 554. If we can pull that off today, I'll be happy. Break down both of those bad boys. I definitely, yeah. Oh. Don't speed up time when you don't know where you are, ladies and gents. It's not healthy. It is not how surviving works. See ya. And I'm absolutely going to do it again, aren't I? 2 two-way radios. Interesting. Also very handy. We'll leave all of that behind. Keep those scraps. Break down the watch. And we're golden. Let's get this show on the road. Well, I kind of thought this was the house for the barbecue, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's further down this way, which is where it starts getting a little bit ropier. Could be worth taking, it could also not be worth taking. Kind of have to see how we go with that. But yeah, it's definitely on the roster either way. Can't tell if those were reflective or aviators. I've also just remembered I left the aviators in our duffel bag. They've kind of been the source of power for this run so far, so I should probably go get them. Make sure we're kitted up and ready to go. We can't be losing this guy. Not when we're this close to smashing out the best annotated map in the world. Definitely overselling that, but deserves it. Get on, lads. Nice and easy, please. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Let's just swing around front. Whoa, just in there. Look at that. Alright, this is not the place we want to be. Not at all. We need to keep going further down. Don't know how much further down, but maybe worth just bringing the axe into play. Oh, dreamy. Even when we're caught off guard, he just gets straight back in there with a broken axe. Classic. Ah, it's not good. It's not what I was hoping for today at all, but it's okay. Got to take what the game delivers sometimes, don't you? All right, I think I might just jump in this house to our left and see if we can get anything out of that. We're almost level 10 carpentry as well. Kind of would be nice to get that done soon. It's not completely necessary, but it would also be quite nice. Just heavy. Just heavy. We can make that work. See ya, fella. Let's just block those Zeds out. We don't want any sort of aggro coming back from those guys, but I think that red fridge might be the one. Oh, hello. Hello, my lover. Alright, what can we lose? Probably just a handgun. Beta blockers. Oh, we're just over. Empty bottle. Perfect. That does it. That's incredibly heavy. Can I... Oh, game changer. Look at that. Well, there's your answer. In future, just equip it in your offhand. Makes so much sense. You can still use your weapon, and you've got an entire fridge in your left hand. I'm not going to check out that barbecue right now, but I am going to come back for it. I think getting home safely in one piece with a massive fridge, probably a little bit more important. We can just do a quick return trip. Be well worth it. We've cleared it all out now anyway, so it should be pretty smooth sailing. Let's just get this bad boy inside and set up. We are going to have to do a little bit of shifting, but I think the red on that is just spot on, isn't it? I love it. If I just dump maybe all of that on the floor, get all of the fridge stuff into that cupboard on the side, and then we can shift bits around as we need to. What's that? That's not the one we want. That is the one we want. Perfect. Whole load of random gear in there. I do want those vitamins off the top though. Gonna have to find a new home for those. Probably just break that down. Yeah, go on then. Any nails? One plank, no nails. Just take that and move it. Place item right there. And we're overweight again. Ah, yeah, of course. Of course. It's the little things that just catch you off guard. May as well leave that on the ground. You there. Into you there. Lovely. Wouldn't mind moving that water cooler as well. Water collector, water butt, whatever you want to call it. I certainly don't know. We get those in the fridge instead. That can be in the fridge too. Mutton chop is rotten and uncooked. Get those little bad boys in there. Muffin tray we probably won't need, but we could also keep it in that cupboard. Makes sense to me, I think. And yeah, all the other little bits, empty bottles, pans, pots, all straight in that one. I think that's the way this works. Canned potato straight in there, and we are good to go. Lovely. That flour's going to be good as well. That is the base for our pizza. Exactly what we want. I'm excited to make a pizza. It's been a very long time. Oh, I'm missing our hour of fishing. Christ. We only caught a couple of little bits. Nothing too crazy. A couple pairs of shoes, which we really don't need. We've already got a stupid amount of them. And yeah, just bait fish and a small trout. 2 small trouts. Not too bad. I need to get that next book read. I really need to stop bringing these spears with me. Well, I've already ran out. Keep just leaving with them, forgetting that they're in my inventory for that reason. Using it, breaking it off, and the cycle continues all over again. It's painful. Alright, do we have the fishing level 2 book? No. Okay, we might need to add that to the cards. Yeah, I reckon we probably do. For now though, let's have a quarter of the fruit salad. We can polish that off in the morning. For now, let's go get some sleep. I reckon he's earned it. He is a very, very busy man. Perfect. We're also coming on to be something of a professional chef these days as well, which is absolutely wonderful. So our food is, yeah, it's come on to a whole new level. We got fresh fish pasta, which is just unreal, and a lovely fresh fish stir fry with a peanut butter sauce. You just can't beat it, can you? You really can't. There is... Maybe we make it lunch. Maybe we make that lunch. Yeah, we'll have some stir fry for breakfast. That'll sort us out. What does that do for us? Quite a lot of good. Yeah, I'll take it. And also eat one of those just for the road. Perfect. Alright, let's go drop our spear off and then go and get that propane tank. That's going to be super valuable to everything for our future. Cannot wait for that. Alright, let's drop a load of gear off, to be fair. Don't know I've still got all of this on me, but it's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. Anything else we can dump? Yeah, door hinges, metal sheets. What are these for? What am I hoarding them for? There is zero reason behind it at all. Let's just get cleared out. Found a barbecue. Not quite the barbecue I'm looking for, but a nice little touch regardless. Kinda tempted to take it down to Muldra. No, not Muldra. March Ridge. Not quite March Ridge either. Just outside of Rosewood where our little base is. So I'm kind of thinking, as we're getting on, our foraging skill has also been growing with us. Pushing level 4, I would like to keep that going. So once we get quite a bit higher, we wind up bringing in like wild rabbits and frogs and stuff. If we're down there, you know, caught between a rock and a hard place, or whatever the case may be, if we're down there and we need to cook some food, having that barbecue there would be unreal. It would be an absolute night and day difference, game changer, start to finish, all over. I reckon it could be worth doing. Really do. Might bring it back with the propane tank. So if we can get that in the car, we've already got a bunch of logs down there that we've just salvaged and scavenged along our way. We'll be able to load that bad boy up and get her burning for days by the time it comes to be needed for use. That was terrifying. I definitely do not have a backup axe. We do have a katana. That'll get us out of a jam if need be. Would also like to not use it, but this hand axe is ready to break. There we go. I'll use it if we need to. Would be worth maybe scrounging up some wood glue if need be. Well, need absolutely does be. But if we do anything exciting, maybe worth just getting repaired just in case. I've also got the machetes as well. Should really use those whilst we can. So it's quite quiet down there. Absolutely worth doing whilst we've got a breather, really. Might just see what books are on here. Nah. Not what we're after. I know 100% there's not a cooking level 3 or fishing level 2 book at the bookstore in town, so I'm not even going to bother. Not even going to bother. Just gonna trust my gut on this one. Move the propane tank very sneakily. Probably don't leave it on the ground. Equip that in our secondary and just hightail out of here. Probably the best idea. And we're just underweight too. That's ridiculous. Love that. I'm kind of expecting there to be a few Zeds that'll catch our trail, but hopefully we can just about avoid them. Grab that barbecue and be home in no time. It's not even going to be dark. Oh, what a day. What a day. Well, maybe we just finish up today doing some prep work. I would very, very much like to get that next level of fitness down before we even think about going to another town. So it's kind of been the biggest backpedaler every time we've left. If we can get it perfect, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Needs to be a quick trip as well, really, doesn't it? That's the only trouble. Place item right there. That can be the refuel station. Yeah, there you go. If we weren't... I know we have got quite a heavy load on us, but if we weren't level 4 fitness, we'd have been fine. Without question. I think this is the one that I want to take. How does that look? hood. Repair 1 metal sheet. 61%. It's not too bad. It might be worth just polishing up some metalworking before we head out though. Everything in there is actually pretty good and pretty valuable. Let's just clear it out. I'll grab a second bag. So I got the car cleared out, did all the necessary things, but on my way back I was just looking at our weapons, and we have got a ridiculous haul in here. Like, it's outrageous. A lot of them are broken, but we've got 2 katanas, a machete, 1 broken machete that we've got duct tape for, garden fork, 2 baseball bats, a couple of broken axes, stupid amount of hunting knives, even if quite a few of them are broken. Nightsticks we're stocking up on again, nightsticks, another machete, another katana, a few more broken hand axes, a crowbar, more hunting knives. It's just outrageous. That's an outrageous haul, especially for a CDDA. So we've still got a bunch of gear that I am working through slowly, but I've made this end shelf our car parts shelf, and the only thing that's in there is a battery. It's a good start. I mean, it's a start. The battery's completely dead. No juice in it at all, but it's there. I guess it sort of counts, kind of. We are low on hand axes though, which I'm not too happy about. I wonder if we've got any up here. I don't think we do. Is that a working axe? It's a half battered axe, but better than nothing, I suppose. Let's just get the rest of this gear out. Really don't need all of you. Probably don't need that book or the magazine. Still got our journal, which is nice. Yeah, as for the rest though, don't really know what to do with that. I think we just smash out some fitness. Leave the military pack behind. We are pretty solid as well. I have been doing like an hour in evening here and there, and it makes it so much less of a slog. I absolutely hate grinding any of those passive skills just because they take so long. But doing it like this is probably the best way. Gives us an hour in the evening to go and catch our fish in, and we're golden bud next morning. No exercise fatigue, nothing. It's so good. Another day, another fisherman. Hopefully, there we go. That's a great start. We've literally just started. Already got a medium perch. It's going to be a good day. We got a ton of food. It was a great day. Let's just get rid of the socks and shoes. Look at that, man. This is why we needed the fridge. This is why we needed a lot of extras. We're doing good. We are doing very well. I wish I had that second book, but it's okay. It is what it is. This is not good. We're going to need some big finishes here. Okay, great start. Gonna have to leave all of these on the ground. This was a terrible idea. Whose idea was it to let us get this tired? Come on. I need everything. Just everything. That's the only response I've got. There we go, there's one. It's gotta be 2. There's 2. And there's a 3. Spears are great when you're tired. Probably one of the best. I should probably close. We're gonna have to leave it open. It's only one night. Let's just get all of the fish inside. Yeah, as you can see, we're still not having the best luck with this doorway. We have got 2 hinges and a doorknob though. It could be worth getting it closed. Let me take down that wall. Yeah. So at least get this door on. We're just incredibly overweight. It's a big problem. Can I not do carpentry? Bags inside. Christ, I'm having a mare. I'm having a mare. Let's just go get some sleep. Let's do this properly. It's way too dark. We're way too tired. We're just asking to get bit. Asking for it. So we don't really have many life struggles around here anymore. The only real ones are just these guys. It's the biggest frustration in the world because it's such a solid base, but the Zeds just get drawn in by that generator every single time, and it drives me nuts because there's nothing I can do about it. If we want power, we need that on. If we have that on, we bring noise, and with noise comes Zeds and so on and so forth. It's tough. It is tough, but it's kind of the balance you've got to strike at some point, and we have struck it. Plus side is, we've got plenty of gear to be able to rebuild the walls as they fall down. So it's not too bad. So it's kind of like, today is kind of just like a day in the life of old Teddy Lampkin. It's kind of cruisy. Kind of very cruisy. There's a reason I don't spend too long in the base, is because this is what it is. It's kind of like playing The Sims. And, I mean, as fun as it is, just kind of catching up on chores and keeping up on life. We have to take these adventures for a good reason. And I guess this episode showcases that. So I do get... Well, I don't really get a lot of comments about doing base episodes other than building episodes. But just like... the odd few here and there about doing a general day at the base, and well, this is it. There's a lot of cleanup, there's a lot of trial and error with weapons, there's a lot of cooking, eating, sleeping, and grinding. That's basically all it is. That's pretty much all I do between episodes, and it's nice. You guys just get the exciting bits and the pretty dangerous, reckless bits, because if anything brings people back, it's thrill factor, and I know you guys love it. I know it, you know it, the Zomboid gods know it, the YouTube gods know it. It's just how it is, but every now and then it's nice to take a slow day, and I feel like he deserves it. So we've been going for 3 months and 6 days now, and sometimes I do forget that we are still smashing through a CDDA run. He's doing incredibly well, like, overwhelmingly well. That's the word I was looking for. And I never want this character to die, but I will continue to push his luck and see what limits he can really reach. And I think March Ridge could be that limit. I think tomorrow's episode is going to be the start of that. I'm going to try and crack on and get the fitness underway. We've got, not long until our fisherman is about to come alive, but we're less than 500 points away. We can do this, probably quite easily too. If we still got the spear, yeah we do. Don't need the stuff in the bag. Confident in leaving that behind today. Hopefully we can just get a whole lot more fish, get back before we get tired, have some dinner, smash out maybe another hour's worth of fitness, go to bed, and do it all again tomorrow. This is the life of a Project Zomboid survivor. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'll see you in the morning. Just come back from my quick morning clean-up routine, and we've got our first spuds starting to come through. They're not quite seeding yet, but they're definitely flourishing. They're doing very well. They are young potatoes. We love it. I'm excited for those to start coming through, and I can start doing some fish roasts, and it's going to be so tasty. So yeah, on my little run around this morning, I gained maybe 10 XP. Not too crazy, but I reckon we can smash it out this afternoon. We can get her done. Well and truly. Cannot wait. So we are pretty much completely filled to the brim on fish now. So I'm not going to go fishing anymore. Not today anyway. So I'm so close to getting that weight up. That's pretty much our last target for our pre-March Ridge trip, basically. Now that we've got the fitness up, we should be golden. We're like 2 lots away maybe. 2 lots away. Come on. Finish your resting. Get it in there, boy. You ready? It's like the final frontier. I'm so ready. 50 points. That's like half a session. You got this, boy. I know you're tired. I know you're exhausted. But it's coming home. There we go. What a beauty. We are a fitness king. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to not do that for a very, very long time. Just before we go to bed, going to fill this up. Cook some lovely, lovely fish. Whatever we want. A fish stew. Let's do a fish stew. That's going to be the new one for today. Let's get a whole bunch of fish in there. Some kidney beans, some random spices, some dried lentils if we can. All of it. Let's just get it all in there. Get it nice and tasty. Bang it on the fryer, grill, oven thing. She's going to be a good snack for the next few days. Cannot wait. As always, we've woken up, had our good old morning stew. And now we're out for a nice morning stroll. We've got a big old group moving today. Hello, beautifuls. Doesn't look like any gifts though. It's quite sad. Yesterday we gained a hunting knife from the Zomboid gods. Today nothing. That's fine. I can work with that. That's all good. That's all gravy, baby. Doesn't look like any more surrounding. No one came to the wall, which is a very, very good sign. And yeah, everything else looks pretty good. Was kind of thinking I might finish off that next level of foraging. It'll give us a chance to maybe explore this side a bit as well. See what the crack is. I think a lot of the Zeds have been coming from this way, so it would be a nice touch to be able to try and work our way through some of them and kind of just make the numbers dwindle a bit. I could use it, I really could. And we're starting to come into spring now as well, so berries should be a lot more common. And, well, wildlife in general should be a lot more common. Especially round by the lake. It's probably not a bad idea. We could find some frogs. We could have some frog leg fish stews. Sounds tasty. I've never had frog legs, but I bet old Mr. Lampkin would absolutely love some. Should you have a look? It's probably not a bad idea. I feel like they'd be really good to find as well. For XP. Believe Old Phallus Lake isn't too far up that a ways. Should we go find her? Get foraging on our stroll. There's a whole lot of Zeds surrounding. I was not expecting that. Not at all. Maybe we've gone past it. Maybe it's the one down the bottom. Guess it is kind of fallacy. Ah, here it is. This is the one. Should we have a quick stroll around and just see what we can see? Not looking promising, is it? We got a rock. Thanks, rock. Maybe we don't speed walk through that. Usually it just picks up. You can just see the eye popping off, but caught that last one very quickly. Maybe that is just a new thing. You know what, folks? Come and taste the machete. I know you're ready for it. Alright, let's just do a little walk. Walk along the lake. It's probably the best way. We found a box of sparklers. I don't know if we can use them, but it'd be quite cool if we can. No, I don't think we can. Unpack. Ooh. Got ya. I thought it meant like unpack from the box, not unpack them into our main inventory. Did a silly. I know. Oh, that's annoying. That would have been quite fun if we could just walk around with a sparkler. Love firework night. Oh, what we got? Pick up unknown item. It's got to be like thyme. Ooh, that's going to come in handy for the spuds. Oh, that's going to be so good. Bit of rosemary and thyme on some spuds. Unreal. You're speaking to a professional potato creator. Cook. Probably cook. Yeah, professional potato cook. In true British-Irish form. It's the best way. It really is. Bit of thyme. A little bit of sea salt and rosemary. That's the one. That's the one you want. Ah, we got a couple of watches in there. Break those bad boys down. Take the old scrappies. Let's continue our walk. Hopefully we can find some rosemary. And then that first batch is going to be unreal. Cannot wait. I think we've still got some olive oil as well. Be a nice finishing touch. Got some mushrooms. That should be the level. There we go. What a beauty. Means we've got another book to read, which is even better. So handy. I'm not going to bother searching on the way back. I reckon we just head on home. Read that book. Probably keep... the mushrooms will expire, won't they? Yeah, we're going to have to use those quite quickly, I think. Hopefully they're not poisonous, and hopefully we can throw them in a dish and just have some tasty mushrooms. I remember eating a mushroom once, getting poisoned and dying, and I'm not going to make that mistake again. Not anytime soon, anyway. We are done making sillies like that. Food poisoning is a real thing. We don't like it, not at all. Mushroom poisoning is probably even worse than food poisoning. Not a good idea. Not at all. Instant death is not fun. Real life and in game. Don't do it, folks. Get on, fellas. There's one, there's two, there's one. Big old swingerino for you. Lovely job. Alright, let's get ourselves home. We got some reading to do. And that wraps up a wonderful day for Ted Lampkin. This is what a general day in the life of a Project Zomboid survivor looks like. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too, you know, all over the place, wild and wacky. Not every day is like that. Sometimes in this game, you just have to take a step back, relax, catch up on skills, catch up on food, catch up on some light reading, and just give your character a day off. Well, sort of a day off. It's never a dull moment in this game. But yeah, that kind of shines the sun over the end of our journey. For now, I am going to love you and leave you just there. For tomorrow, a whole new adventure arises. We're going to March Ridge. That annotated map is going to become our best friend and is going to just unveil whatever lies in that building. And I cannot wait to find out. It's going to be ridiculous, hopefully. Our annotated maps and survivor houses haven't really done us too much justice so far, but this one I'm very, very hopeful for. Fingers crossed it works out. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to the members supporting the channel. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.